Hey Alex, this is the video I promised to send over to you. I did a search and I found your website. So you already have that in place, which is great. That's going to get you out there in front of customers. Folks can call you, submit their lead information multiple times. So that's great. The only suggestion maybe I would have would be at the bottom to have your reviews, like your 5-star reviews, and really just three of them, and just to summarize it kind of it goes a long way to kind of promoting your business and letting people know that you're a really good business. So that's one thing. The other thing is, we're trying to get you showing up at the top of the list when people do a search, tree removal in Morris County, and you're on here. Folks have to scroll down a bit to find you, and you're a good business. I mean, you're 4.8 stars, you 45 positive reviews. So the one way, other than having a good website, to do that is through Google advertising. So if I click over on this tab, you can see I did a search: tree service Somerset, New Jersey, and then you typically, if you see a Google ad, it'll show up under sponsored result. So this company here, Beyond the Leaf, you've probably heard of them, but they are running a Google ad campaign right now. And it's real easy. It's, people can they can click on this button and call them immediately from their phone, which is nice and convenient. But then if people are on their laptop, they can get to it too. If they click on the link, they get to this landing page here. And this is like a mini website, so people can very quickly, again, call them, contact them, submit their lead information, multiple sections to call in, contact us today. And then it just has some basic imagery here of the tree work that's getting done. Again, submitting your lead information. Talks about the services. If you click on it, it'll go into more detail. And then, typically at the bottom, yeah, so this is what I was talking about, having the 5-star reviews summarized. It just makes it look really nice and reputable for your business. So that's on the Google side of the house. On the Facebook side of the house, there's actually two free tools that you can use to do a Facebook advertising campaign. The first one is the Ads Manager. And basically what that does is it allows you to define an audience. So there's a new leads ad set. That's your audience. So if I go in here, I have different levers that I can utilize to make the audience size bigger or smaller. And I know you're in Morristown primarily, so that's Morris County. But say, for example, you did work also maybe in Somerset County as well. It's not too far. And if I click on that, you're going to see the audience size grow a little bit more. We're really trying to get to 500,000 people as the audience size. That's ideal for Facebook marketing. So we're getting a lot closer. You could add in another county if you wanted to. And then there's other different levers that you can utilize. This is the age demographic. So we're saying here 26 to 65 plus. Those are typically homeowner ages. So, I mean, you could tweak that if you really wanted to as well. Say you thought, maybe it was not 26, it was maybe 30, something like that. And you can see the audience size changes a little bit. There's also special interests that you can type in here. Home improvement is good. First time homeowners are good also. They're moving into a new house and they want to get some tree work done. So again, that's free, and that's the Facebook Ads Manager. And when you're actually creating the ads themselves within Facebook, there's a free tool that you can utilize called the Facebook Ad Library. And that allows you to look at all of the advertising in Facebook really across the country if you wanted to. And you can see the different ads for tree services that come up here. And you can see whether they're active. This one's been active. It's been running since May of 2023, so it must be pretty successful. And then you can actually see the ad copy here, which is pretty good. It kind of gets the customer's attention. Do you need your trees trimmed or old tree removed? we're the company for you. And it talks about the service, that there are 5-star reviews, and it has a video of the tree work being done. And finally, there's a call to action. It's either get quote or call us now, call today, something of that nature. So those two tools, the Facebook Ads Manager and Ads Library, are something that you could utilize if you wanted to run a Facebook ads campaign. So I hope you found this information useful, and I hope to talk to you soon, Alex. Okay, bye.